Hey guys, I'm Phylum and welcome back to the Quake Champions Positive Vibes, Positive Energy show, the only show on YouTube where we talk about the good, positive things in Quake Champions and what we love about the game. Today I'm here to talk about why the Tribolt fucking sucks. Okay, so in my mind, I'm kind of in two places right now. On one hand, I want to be a positive community figure in the Quake world. I want to share my passion for Quake and get people excited about playing Quake Champions. And then on the other hand, the Tribolt exists in the game. The Tribolt, this anti-Quake, ridiculous weapon that actively detracts from the quality of every game it's in right now. It just boggles my mind how this is in the game. I don't want to just make a video talking shit, so I'm going to list the three things that I don't like about the Tribolt, okay? This is going to be the Tribolt trifecta of terrible shit. Okay, so first off the bat here, the knockback on the Tribolt is insane. Getting knocked around by 3 projectiles in a short space of time isn't a good feeling. Okay, getting knocked back in Quake Champions can be a weird sensation at the best of times with how the netcode goes. Having that multiplied by 3 in a really short space, it's not good. The knockback is insane. It pushes you around too much, okay? I feel like they want the Tribolt to be an area denial gun, and that's good. I think it's great to have guns that fit a niche, and I think area denial is important to have. We've always had guns that did area denial. Not to name any names, not to name the grenade launcher as a gun that was really good at area denial in previous Quakes, we've always had guns that did area denial. They want the Tribolt to fit this niche, but having 3 projectiles that knock back this much in such a short space of time, it's insane. But why is the Tribolt so bad? I think the problem is literally the 3 projectiles, right? If you get caught by the first one, especially if it's right under you, the knockback makes it so easy for the next 2 to connect and knock you back even more, and then your movement's just gone, right? Once you start getting hit by it, you can't get away. And then it turns from area denial into this incredibly powerful attacking weapon, and I think that's wrong. Speaking of it being an attacking weapon, number 2, we have the damage. Okay, the Tribolt does so much damage. It's 150 total if you land all 3 bolts perfectly. That's the highest burst damage of any gun in the game. The only thing that can beat it out at close range is the super nail gun. And that's because the super nail gun is ridiculously powerful right now. The Tribolt should not be able to outdamage the rocket launcher at close range. It should not become a better rocket launcher. Now I have to admit the devs did respond to this in a recent patch. They reduced the firing rate a little bit. And they just made it less potent at close range. It was good. Before that, it was winning every fight at close range. Now, it's kind of more like you can get in someone's face with a Tribolt if they've got a rocket launcher. It's a bit like spray and pray, right? It might work out well for you, it might not. Obviously, you want to reduce that in the game, though. You don't want people to be able to come in and hold left mouse button down and fling their mouse around wildly and deal a lot of damage. You want to reward people that have really good mechanics. As it stands, obviously I'm exaggerating here, okay? I'm exaggerating why I dislike the Tribolt, but the Tribolt is really, really good at dealing damage for less aim than the rocket launcher at the same range in which the rocket launcher is effective. This also comes back to the idea of, is this an area denial weapon? Is it like a utility? Or is it a really good attacking weapon? At the moment, it's a really good attacking weapon. And I think if they want it to have this area denial niche, they need to tone it back. Finally, it's the biggest issue. It's the rate of fire. Okay, the Tribolt fires so quickly. Not necessarily the time between shots, but the fact that you have 3 shots per shot, and then those shots happen too quickly, what you end up with is just a wall of shit. Basically, the Tribolt functions as a personal explosion generator. If you stand here, you can generate an explosion really consistently, constantly, in like a constant wall in a sphere around yourself. It's very easy to control where the explosions happen. That means you can do something like stand at railgun on Blood Run and spam up to the Tribolt, spam all the way up to the red armor, okay? And you're dealing a lot of damage, you're doing a lot of knockback. It's easy to control where these things detonate. In the past, we've had, again, unmentioned guns that were very good at kind of horizontal area denial. They were good at vertically descending area denial and were effective when you had a height advantage. The Tribolt has no such limitations because of the short detonation time on the bolts, I guess, compared to the grenade launcher. It just means that you have so much control of where they explode. And when you combine that with the rate of fire, again, Blood Run is the perfect example of this. You stand at railgun, you can shut down someone peeking from Tribolt, you can shut down someone up at the shotgun, right? You can shut down standing from lower armor all the way up to kind of the shard stairway, or the egg timer stairway now, I guess. You can stop someone peeking out there. It's the perfect anti-peeker gun, and it's too good at it. You shouldn't be able to generate such a gigantic wall of explosions for free. In other Quakes, again, the grenade launcher was a very good gun when it came to area denial, because you could just kind of stand there and spam it out, especially on a map like Blood Run. You can stand at the grenade launcher and have infinite spamming potential. You just keep picking them up. But the thing with the grenade launcher was, you shoot out a grenade, it goes dink, 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 and then it explodes. And so if you spam out a lot of grenades, you can kind of have a gradual path, but there were gaps in the patterns. There were ways to squeeze through. The grenades were really small and you could kind of worm your way past. Something about the Tribolt bolts, the short time to which they explode and the rate at which you can pump them out, means that you can't squeeze past if someone's standing there spamming. So hopefully this is a quick overview of why I'm angry about the Tribolt. If people really want to see more, I could go into more detail in this. I could look for some practical examples that might be nice. The developers, I'm hoping, are going to respond to this quickly though, so I just kind of want to get a video out and put my 10 cents into the fray about why I think this is so offensive right now. I know there's going to be a person out there, or several people out there, who are going to be watching this and they're going to be thinking, man, Phylum, you're so toxic, you're just an old veteran, you don't want change, you hate having fun, and if that's the comment that you have in your mind that you want to leave after this video, please just go fuck yourself.